We move right along right here, family. Got some more news, though. This is much healthier news for your brain and for your body. How about that, fam? I found another article, right? This is a very good article, I thought. And this recently came out. You know, once I look at it. It's in April the 19th, 2015. Once again, I guess it's one of them reposts, fam. You know what I mean? Somebody put it back up. Yo, check this out. I think this is some very informative information. And it is. And it's called 10 Reasons to Add Pineapple to Your Water Daily. Now, personally, like we was talking about last week about the almond milk. And I was telling y'all that I try to eat or try to be, halfway decent in health. You feel me? Get some nutrients in the body and what have you and so forth. I definitely don't eat pork, beef. I might, chew on a chicken every now and then. But I noticed that it like rots in my stomach, so I don't like when I, do a bowel movement. It smells so bad, it smells like rotten chicken. You know what I mean? And you don't want your bowels in your bathroom and your whole house smelling like rotten chicken. You know what I mean? Rotten gut, I call it. You know what I mean? So, personally, I just don't fool. And I'm gonna tell you what, I ain't gonna mention that. But I'll tell you this: fast food chicken. That means they say that I ain't gonna mention no names. You know what I mean? I don't know how that works, but we ain't gonna mention no names. But them fast food joints. I ain't talking about the one on the corner, in the hood. Even some of them too. But I'm just saying, y'all gotta watch that, man. I don't even know if that's chicken, fam. It could be a pigeon foot, a pigeon leg or something. You know what I mean? And actually, I got a video on that. Y'all need to check that. I can't think of the name of it right now, but it's some information out that in certain countries they using like I said, pigeons and birds, other birds other than a chicken bird, to producing these fast food joints to make fast productions. They got to serve millions or billions of people a day. I mean, that's a lot of birds and pigs and cows and stuff, fam. I mean, if you think about it, originally we used to just like kill a cow or a pig or something like in the fall or the winter time, man. You know what I'm saying? If we can have that meat to chew on throughout the winter or fall or whatever, and a lot of canned goods. You know what I'm saying? And so, but now, of course, we like what they call cannibals. Yeah, cannibals, man. Like they eat meat. You know what I mean? Like they, I guess chew into flesh. Is that cannibalism? I don't know. Or is that when you eat another human being? I don't know. Anyway, y'all help me out. Anyway, family, we appreciate y'all tuning in right here to tdkradio.com. I'm DJ Mad Butcher. This is the Street Hype Mix Show. And like I said, I got some more information right quick before we get into this interview with my man Flylight. This article is called 10 Reasons to Add Pineapple to Your Water Daily. Okay? According to some philosophies, choices that you make regarding your daily routine either build up resistance to disease or tear it down. This is why you should start your day by focusing on healthy morning rituals, such as drinking pineapple water on an empty stomach. In other words, don't fix your eggs, your sausages, or bacon, or pancakes, and all that, and toast with jelly, and all that before you consume your pineapple water. I would suggest drink your pineapple water, and if you're going to eat all that stuff, wait an hour or two later. Okay, but let me read on. Pineapple offers a rich source of some of the lesser-known macronutrients that your body needs. Pineapple is packed with the enzymes bromelain, bromelain, and the antioxidant vitamin C, both of which plays a major role in the body healing process. It says here, it fights inflammation. You know them achy knees, achy joints. Let's see what it said. Bromelain. I'm turning this up. It's called bromelain. I think I'm saying it right. It's an enzyme that has anti-inflammatory properties. Bromelain helps the body get rid of toxins by fighting off inflammation, which impacts all the tissues and organs in the body. Regular concentrations in pineapple consumption. Wow. Anyway, let's try this again. Regular consumption of pineapple can help treat mild forms of arthritis. I just told you that. And sport injuries by reducing inflammation and pain. Now, when you got like a bad cold, stop running to the hospital, family. Stop. You know, the stuffy nose, the chest all googie. First of all, drink some water. Cut the sodas and the Kool-Aid and the sports drinks, all that out for about a week. You need to do it for life. But if you can't, I'm saying if you're sick with it, stop running to the hospital. I'm just saying, stop it for a week. And then drink plenty of water. 7 days in a week, you need about 5 gallons of water. And each day you need to be drinking. Until at the 7th day, all 5 gallons are gone. You feel me, family? You need some high, distilled water. They saying it's sufficient. No, spring water. Not that. Spring water. Anyway, let's move on. Well, you know what? You can do spring water or we basically got a machine with, that with the electrolytes and all that once it come out, it's supposed to be healthy for you anyway. But if you don't have one of them expensive machines, that may be available to you, fam. But get you some spring water or distilled water. They say Nestle water is pretty alkaline, but that's what they saying. I'm not promoting them cats, because anyway, they saying at least they got some alkalinity. But if you just get some stuff that you can afford, add some lemons. Get you a couple of lemons, chop them up, or juice and pour it all in your water. All right, peeling and all that. Don't be ashamed, but make sure it's clean first. Okay, before you pour it all up in your, and then don't pour no sugar in it. I didn't say make lemonade. I said make lemon water with it. Okay, that will alkaline your water is what I'm saying. Also, it's a cleanser, and also do some great things for your body as well. And if you want to lose some weight, it helps burn some of them fatty cells on off of your family. All right, let's move right along about pineapples, though. It says here, it works. Oh, I know what I was going to say. Pineapple is excellent for mucus in your chest. I always recommend that. If you got like a lot of mucus, that thick stuff, they call it a pneumonia or something by the time they got a name for it. It's scary. It's a scary name. One of them big old scary names. You know what I mean? But don't get scared, family. Just go and get your organic or pineapple, fam. Peel it really nice. Get a whole one. Don't get the slices. Don't get the kind that you find in a jar, or the kind that you find in a can, family. Get you one of them kinds. You're going to have to take your time and get you a sharp knife and cut that baby, okay? And then what you're going to need to do is get you a blender. They saying the ninjas are pretty good. Preferably Vitamix. You understand? I'm saying Vitamix is the bomb, family. But if you can't afford that, the bullet pretty good. It's still not the Vitamix though. It's not the Vitamix. But anyway, either one of them, you get you one of them, and you go ahead and blend, juice it up or blend it up. And then what you want to do, then check this out. Only cut. Don't cut up the whole pineapple. Leave the shell, only cut no more than what you need. Okay, you're going to do a glass, cut no more than a glass worth, and wrap the rest. Leave the rest with the core on it. You know what I'm saying? With the outsiding on it. That's to help protect it and everything and keep it in its full order, so to speak. Now, don't do this 2 to 3 times a day. I would recommend. And you will see the wonders. And drink nothing but plenty of water. I also recommend don't eat anything white flour, anything white sugar, or white bread, white cupcakes, whatever. You with me, fam? That's to cut back the mucus that you already got in your chest. We trying to get rid of it, fam. And most importantly, and I be hating when I see this, man. I wouldn't say that. Hate is a strong word. I dislike it. Okay. I really dislike when I see human beings and you got all that mucus in you and you go, wait a minute. I just did it myself. All right. And you swallow it back down. Man, that's the worst. The whole objective of your body, let me say that, your whole body ejecting this waste material out of your chest is because it's trying to get it out, not for you to swallow it back in. I know it could be nasty at times to go and spit or just find a rag, find some tissue or something. Whatever you got to do. But the objective is, as it come out, let it come out, is what I'm saying. Don't swallow it. Oh. I think that's more nasty than you spit. I'd rather see you spit a big glob out than you swallow it down. You feel me, fam? Anyway, let's go on down to what I'm saying here. Pineapple is one of the best things that I've seen to cut mucus, especially if you got a serious infection in your chest. Now, I must say, too, not everybody can consume pineapple. Okay? Whoever listening in the world, you must understand, not everybody can consume it. So I would say, try it out. Try a small glass first. See how your stomach be. It's going to make you poop. Okay, go ahead and poo-poo. That's the objective. You want to get it out. Okay, that's not. You don't go get Tums. Don't get Rolaids and what's that other stuff people be getting to try to stop the natural processes of life. Well, anyway, let the natural processes of life continue to do its thing. So it's going to reject a lot of mucus out of your hind end and your front end, and when I say in your front end, your mouth, because a lot of people do talk a lot of Anyway, y'all know what I'm saying. All right, so let's go back to the pineapple thing. I'm still on pineapple. I'm just saying, if you got a nasty flu or cold, whatever you want to call it, you got a lot of mucus, basically, or what we call acid, build up all up in your body, and it needs to come out and needs some alkalinity, it needs some nutrients, it needs something better than what you keep putting in your body. That's all your body's saying. Or else it's going to shut down on you. You feel me? All right. So it works on the digestive system. It helps aids it, family. Bromelain and pineapple helps the body digest proteins more effectively. Number 8, it also strengthens gums and helps whiten and preserve teeth. And I thought that was a good one, fam. You mean to tell me eating pineapple can make my teeth a little bit more shiny? and strengthen my gums and carrying on. Hey, man, that sounds like some healthy stuff to me, fam. What else it says here, family? It says here, improves your vision. Now, it's also a book I heard. I think it's called Improve Your Eyesight. No, eating to prove better eyesight. Something about your eyesight, family. Eating some better nutrients for your eyesight. How about that, fam? All right. So they saying here, in our words, a lot of conditions, not saying all, but they saying a lot of conditions. They say, for instance, for 20 or 30 some years, maybe 20 some years, you've been cool. You had 20/20 vision, and then all of a sudden it dropped down to 20 and 5 or something like that. Whatever the case may be, I don't know how it works, the ratios. But the vision becomes bad, is what I'm saying, fam. All right. So they saying it's foods and stuff like that we can eat, or a diet that we can continue to have to improve our eyesight. And they saying pineapple is one of them. They saying pineapple contains a beta or carotene and a vitamin A that's good for eyesight. Data report in a study published in the archives of, what's this? Ophthalmology. Oh man, I know I tore that word up. That's a big word, fam. It's OPH. Hold on, family. It seems like it's OPH THALMOLOGY. One of them big words, fam. Was it ophthalmology or something like that? Anyway, indicates that eating 3 or more servings of pineapple per day may lower your risk of age-related macular degeneration, what they call ARMD, the primary cause of vision loss in older adults. So this is one of the things that you on top of make sure you're eating the right things, fam. Proteins. Oh, my bad. It also says that pineapple can protect you from cancer, fam. Now, I thought this was some very interesting news. Let's read on. It says here, research published in the journal Planta Medica found that bromelain was superior to the chemotherapy drug 5-fluorouracil. One of them big words again, family. One of them big words. In treating cancer in an animal study, I guess it was a rat that they, known as like a rat or something, that they do like a lot of tests on just before they start giving it to us humans. You know what I mean? Especially drugs and stuff, fam. I mean, I'm still scratching my head on that. Can anybody tell me out there in the media outlets, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, how can you determine what will properly help me as a human being with the method, no disrespect to the medical industry, the medicines that's available, how they appeal for every ill. Y'all with me? So, how can you recommend these medicines, these drugs, pretty much, to help assist, treat me, because they don't cure you, from my understanding. At least I haven't really known too many people. But to treat your symptoms or your ills, how can you determine if that's proper for me after you don't tested it on a rat? And then you might find maybe, 100 or so individuals that you're tested on, see their reactions, and then they'll say to you, it have been known causes of. See, a lot of us don't even, you know, when you go to the hospital and they give you all these things, a lot of us, especially in the African American communities, please listen. Ask them for the paperwork on that medicine, family. They'll give it to you. If they don't, they already always give you sheets with the list. But if you need more information, you want to read the side effects, what it's made of, and all that good stuff. Now, another thing we don't do, we see the side effects. Understand this, a side effect might take a week or two before it really affects you. Okay? So, we end up seeing these side effects. What do? We keep them on these same drugs and medications that was first tested on a rat, mice. I don't know what other animals, but I do know the most preferably tested animal is the rat, the mice. And we go because now we're having a side effect. Okay, instead of we stop taking this thing that seems like it's diseasing my body, or another word for it, poisoning. Instead of we stopping, what we do, we get another drug to help with the actual side effects that we having from the new drug that we just started taking a couple of weeks ago or a month ago. And then we got a new one to help me out with this one, but really it's from the first one. And then we don't understand that it's not a natural process. Natural process is like I was saying earlier, you're pooping, you spitting, you might break out with bumps and you might sweat, call a fever, get real hot. That's because your body burning the toxins out of your body, family. It wants to sweat it out of your pores. Let it do its course, but keep the body cool. But instead, we go get these things that stops the signals. It put the brakes on them. Scared. Now this organ is not working the same. That's why you're not having no pain from it. It's shut down. The signal to it. You know, everything is connected to your brain. A signal. Make it, ow! That's a signal. When you have a pain in one area, it may be because something going on in another area in your body, that is, family. So I'm just sharing this news right here on Talkin Tuesday. Hope this is informative in any way. And of course, always double check the information, family. Double check the information. Reading on. It says here the what it says here. Oh, wait a minute. It got to tell us some more. This is important. It flushes parasites from the liver and intestines. Pineapples contain an enzyme, bromelain, that is an anti-parasitic. A couple of sources state that a 3-day pineapple fast will kill tapeworms. And tapeworms